Hello, I'm Owen, and I'm here with Charlotte, and we're here in the first of a series of videos that are going to take a question and answer format, um, helping people with our upcoming retreat to Iona in October of 2026. 2026. This video is about just the basics, where Iona is, and how to get there and what you need to bring.
Awesome.
So, Charlotte, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? How about just where you live and what you're looking forward to in this retreat?
I live in Massachusetts, north central Massachusetts, Orange. It's kind of surrounded by trees and not much else, which is really quite lovely. I'm I think the thing I'm looking forward to the most is just journeying with people to a place that has been intriguing to me since most of my life, much of my life. And I finally was able to visit it, and I'm just really excited to share it with others. It's just an amazing place, and with an amazing partner, it's great. That's what I'm most looking forward to sharing. How about you, Owen? Where are you from, and what are you most?
I live in Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada, um, which similarly to you, Charlotte, is a fairly natural space. I live just on the edge of the Precambrian Shield, so there's a lot of granite, and in some ways, it's like Iona, which is a place of natural beauty and has a reputation of being a thin space, a place where there's a sense of being connected to the world beyond ourselves here. And I'm really excited about the retreat and being with people who have that same desire to explore and to experience a place of natural beauty and exploring our connection to what is beyond ourselves.
I
So there's
love
a lot of excitement, a lot of desire here.
it.
Why don't we start with the beginning. Where are we headed? Where is Iona?
I actually grabbed some maps. So I'm not super techie, but I think I can share these maps. And I think I'm gonna work our way. Whoops, now you got a view of my screen. I'm gonna work my way back. So this is Iona, um, which is a small island. I'm just going to move this a little bit off the coast of off an island off the coast of Scotland. So it's a little bit of an adventure to get there. It's part of the journey. It's part of the fun of this trip. It's really just out there. So as I think you can see my mouse. This is the main part. This is where we're going to head to, and our hotel is going to be right. You can see where the ferry crossing is, that little dotted line on the Sound of Iona, and we'll just be crossing that, and the hotel is boom, right there in front of you. There's no cars here. It's really fantastic. Working our way back from that. So this is Great Britain. So most of us are familiar with Great Britain. So we have London down here, and up here we have Glasgow. So we wanted to put a picture of Great Britain so that you could kind of get a visual of where we're going to get there, if that makes sense. So we might be coming from different places. We might be coming from the States. We might be coming from Canada. We might be coming from our other adventures. So maybe you're coming from Europe. Maybe you've decided to do a Europe tour before quieting down on Iona. Maybe you're in London. So the key to this is eventually you're going to want to make it to Glasgow. Glasgow. And now I'm going to put up, hopefully, a map of Scotland here. And we chose this map to get a little bit more of the you can also kind of see the topography of it. Scotland has an amazing topography. So you can see Glasgow down here, back down here again as we get smaller and smaller on, or smaller, bigger and smaller on our map. Edinburgh as well. Edinburgh is an option. It is a little bit further. So you're going to want to land somehow in Glasgow. And from there, either a bus or a train, we'll get into details in a moment, to Oban, which is up here. From Oban, we're going to take a ferry across to Mull, where we're going to catch a bus. And the bus is going to take us across Mull and then another ferry to Iona. So a small ferry. So that gives you an overview. And I'm just going to check in with Owen to make sure that made sense.
It did make sense. And what I'm getting is the major takeaway is you can't get there with an Uber.
No, no, no.
I
Definitely
think
not.
it, I think it's helpful just is understand that need to get to Glasgow, and then the transportation options are from there.
Yes.
It doesn't seem to make sense to rent a car if you're headed to a place where you there are no cars. So that probably doesn't make a lot of sense. So yeah, so thank you. So make your way to Glasgow.
Make your way to Glasgow. So that might be a flight, that might be a train, depending on where you're coming from. Um, Getting to Glasgow, though, yeah, planes, trains, or automobiles. You're going to make your way to Glasgow. Do you want me
Great.
to carry on from there, Owen?
No, I think we maybe I this sorry to dump this on you. This isn't one of the prearranged questions, but we understand that we might have people who are traveling as partners,
Mhm.
and so is maybe we could just talk about some of the things that are available for those who aren't participating in the retreat. But what is there to see and do on Iona?
Nature. If you're expecting as a partner to go to Iona and sit in a cafe and watch the traffic go by, that's not going to happen. If you're thinking you're going to go with your partner to Iona and hit the shopping mall or something like that, that's also not going to happen. So
Hmm.
Iona is really known for its natural beauty. Lots of hiking, lots of walking to meet pretty much anybody's um, walking level, hiking level. There are some longer hikes, there's shorter walks, there's up hikes. So mountain is a strong word, but mountains, lots of beaches. It's very, very small. So it's a couple miles across, a couple miles depth. That's not the word I'm looking for, but a few miles. So really, really walkable. No cars. There is some shopping. There's some beautiful little shops there. Small shops, which we highly recommend that you go visit. There's the Abbey. There's the Iona Abbey, which is absolutely stunning, and they have offerings throughout the day and the evening, meditative. There are some more faith offerings there as well. There's lots of old ruins. There's the old nunnery that is there, and that's really cool. It's got that Christian flavor, but it also has some of the more pre-Christian flavor with some. I won't go into too many details on this because I'm gonna leave you with a teaser. There's definitely some hints of the more ancient history of um, Iona and that more druidic history. Um,
Mm.
and
So
the
it
Yeah, go on.
really is a journey from our very busy and modern lives heading to a place that is intentionally very quiet and very natural.
Yes,
And
yes,
so that's the beauty of that journey. It's
yes,
almost as if we're letting go of things along the way and coming to simplicity and beauty and the natural world.
absolutely, absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what kind of things should we bring?
Oh gosh, what should we bring? Well, you definitely want your passport. So, and anybody who's traveled with me knows that I will make sure that you have your passport over and over and over and over again. You still have your passport? Do you have your
So
passport?
what was that we need to bring?
That would be your passport.
Okay.
Your
Got it.
passport. And you also need an ETA. So it's a electronic travel
Authorization.
authorization. Thank you. Thank you. So basically your visa, which is really easy to do. You can do it on your phone. Bring with getting it a sense of humor on your phone because it wants a good picture of you. So getting that was kind of highly entertaining. So bring a sense of humor as you're getting that, but it is really simple. And it automatically hooks you'll want your passport and your phone to get your ETA. Um, and it's really a quick process. Definitely, again, bring your sense of humor. Um, and it just hooks directly to your passport. So you don't need it's not another piece of paper. It just hooks right into your passport. And I'm assuming that's the same for Canada.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Okay.
It's
You'll
kind
also,
of,
I'm going to go off on not a tangent, but also make sure you bring, I know this is a no-brainer, but make sure you bring your medications in their original bottles with the original labels. So that's something sometimes people forget. Maybe didn't
and
need to be
I'd
said.
suggest bring some extra.
Bring some
Um,
extra. Yes.
bring some extra because it's not you may not be able to refill your prescriptions in Scotland. Um,
And
they may
definitely
even have, they
not
may
on
not
it.
even have that prescription available
Yes.
because it's a different place.
Mhm,
That's
mhm.
it's kind of funny that our journey into simplicity begins with wrestling with the technology of our phones to get the ETA.
Yes. Yes.
The first step on the journey.
First step on the journey. And
Great.
I will say, Iona is definitely very isolated. So that is something to keep in mind, especially if you're coming with medical issues. Or medical concerns. That being said, we've had some adventures there. We have had to use, not on Iona, but we have had to use the Scotland medical system. And it has gone really quite well and quite inexpensive, which was really nice as a traveler. And we didn't have any extra insurance at that point for medical insurance. We have also witnessed. It takes a while, but there is definitely medical that can get to Iona if needed. We have witnessed choppers coming down, ambulances. So it is isolated, but it's still just things to think about. Things to think about.
Yeah, Iona is a very natural and secluded place, but it is very much connected to a very modern country with all of the things that we enjoy in our home countries. So
Yes. Yes.
I think we've covered what we wanted to cover in this video. Look forward to similar ones, asking more questions as we prepare to make our journey to Iona.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks so much, Charlotte.
Thank you, Owen. And